If nobody talks about you, then you are nobody. Then you are nobody. Remember, child, everybody get that problem for head.
Abaru, Aboye, Aboshishe. Welcome to another episode of On the Mat with Priestess Osun Funke. And today I am joined by my amazing and brilliant co-host,
Reverend Dr. Shakir. Hi, everybody.
So Dr. Shakir, I want to talk today about a case that has been in the news for the whole month of November about a young lady, Alexis Crawford. She was a student at Clark Atlanta University who went missing. Her body was later found. She had been asphyxiated, and her roommate and best friend has been charged with the crime. The word on campus is that the victim had filed a sexual assault complaint against her roommate, who is named Jordan Jones. She filed a sexual assault complaint against Jordan's boyfriend, and his name is Baron Brantley. So she filed this complaint against Baron. Days after that, she comes up missing, and then days after she's missing, her body is found in a park. So the really sad thing is that these are two young people, full of promise. Jordan has lost her life because she's probably going to jail forever and ever, and so is her boyfriend Baron. But Alexis has lost her life, and the family is so sad because they said that Jordan and Alexis were really, really good friends, that they spent holidays together, that they treated each other like siblings. They had Thanksgiving dinners together and things of that sort. So the family just really found it hard to believe that Jordan could be even involved, much less the killer. What do you think?
Well, this is kind of a victory for Clark Atlanta in a way, because your orientations are working. You're encouraging the women on campus to file sexual assault reports. I'm glad to know that people are following through with the initiatives. I'm glad to know that she filed a report, that she knew what to do, because a lot of the times people don't know what to do. I'm appalled at what I heard, but that just goes to show you. You think your best friend, when you said it was her roommate, I was like, okay, it's her roommate. It's someone that Clark Atlanta assigned her to living in a room with.
They were best friends.
Dick will make you slap somebody.
Yeah, but will it make you choke somebody?
Yes.
Evidently.
Yes, it will.
Evidently.
Yes, it will. It just so happens that these are educated women that are striving to be upwardly mobile. One of them killed her best friend over some dick.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's ultimately what this comes down to. It's over her not wanting her boyfriend to go to jail. I mean, why is the girlfriend under investigation? What does she do? What makes her culpable here? She just wants a little dick every now and then.
I read several articles. She definitely played a part in concealing the crime. So she was questioned. She comforted the family. She pretended to not really know what had happened to the roommate. And all the while she was involved.
It sounds like she just knew that her friend was dead, but that doesn't mean she killed the friend. I mean, what do you think?
I mean, I think that she knew that her boyfriend killed her best friend. My intuition is saying that's exactly what happened. I think that they were trying to keep him out of trouble.
Yeah, she was covering up for her boyfriend, probably scared for him, scared for herself, and then upset about her friend. She was under a lot of pressure. She didn't know what to do. It's her first murder, assumed.
But what kind of sick shit is this that your boyfriend assaults your friend? So that means that you had to be, if not okay with the assault, like you didn't want your friend to tell? You didn't want her to tell?
Well, sickness begets sickness. So one student knew protocol and the other one was interrupting protocol and then obstructing justice.
Mm-hmm. That's one of her charges too. I think Jordan is being charged with obstruction of justice.
As she should.
Mm-hmm.
As she should. At the very least, she should be charged with obstruction of justice. And plausible deniability is not going to get you out of this. Bitch, you knew.
Mm-hmm.
And you knew your nigga wasn't shit. That's the other thing. I feel like you knew your nigga wasn't shit.
I feel like that too.
Shame on your mom. Shame on your mama. Shame on his mama. Shame on everybody mama in this situation, except the young lady who passed away because
she did the right thing. She told. I have a lot of questions. If Alexis was attacked by Jordan's boyfriend and she filed a report, would she have been comfortable staying in the room with Jordan for the days following that incident? What was their conversation? Was Jordan not upset with her for filing the report? Was Jordan on Alexis' side and then she wasn't? Was she supporting her? And then the boyfriend circled back and got to Jordan and convinced her that know she's got to die? I don't understand it.
There's definitely a lot that happened within those 3 days. Like, how do we handle sexual assault back like when I was in college? And when the things would happen, it was hard for us. It wasn't that we didn't take it seriously, but it was hard for us to treat it in the way that the media treats it. Like, you know, keeping the victim anonymous, distancing the victim from the perpetrator of the crime, and so on and so forth. A lot of the times, especially with a lot of Title IX cases that don't make it out of the university, the victim has to see the perpetrator of the crime quite often.
Yeah.
And so it doesn't surprise me that she would still be present in the same apartment that she was assaulted in. I'm assuming that everyone knew that this was a crime. I don't think that everyone understood it to be very gross. I don't know if she was at the point that she was repulsed by the perpetrator. I think that she felt very violated. But I also know that with people that have been raped, it does take them a while for all of the emotions to catch up to them. Mm-hmm. But it does leave me wondering what was the friend that is with the boyfriend. I'm wondering what was going through her mind, mm-hmm. and whose side did she choose. Well, we know which side she chose ultimately, but what did she do to help her friend? That's the question. What did she do to help support her friend during this process?
It doesn't look like she did anything.
Well, it looks like that young man doesn't know what no stop means, whether it's choking a girl out or trying
but he's going to find out, because my prescription for him.
Okay.
My prescription for him while he
that booty hole is going to look like a busted hot pocket.
Thank you. While he is at the DeKalb County Jail, I hope that his sins are revisited upon him nightly. I hope that he learns how it feels to be asphyxiated while also being sodomized. I would like for him to experience the crime that he perpetrated against this young woman over and over and over again, until such time that it sparks a reformation in his soul. I want his abuse and his suffering to be so great that it actually changes his DNA, so that no rapist will ever again appear in his bloodline, should he ever be permitted to enter the free world again and father children. I want the reformation of his soul to take place, so that if he is ever reincarnated, he will never ever again commit heinous acts such as this. That is my prescription for Baron.
Your prescription was so evil I had to change religions, girl. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't exactly have a prescription for him.
This case has gotten a lot of attention. It's a local case. My understanding is that he's in DeKalb County Jail. That's where they found the body in DeKalb County. He's probably going to suffer some. And then we can only imagine, what's going to happen when they send his ass on down the river to prison. But I think he's going to have a tough row to hoe, as he should.
Well, that ass is grass. Go ahead. It's now fertilizer. You better shit on yourself every day, my nigga. And that may not even stop.
That might not even help.
That might not help.
Well, what would your prescription be for Jordan, for the roommate?
If I had to prescribe something to her, I would give her I give you a put that thing down, flip it, and reverse it back. Okay, put that thing down, flip it, and reverse it. You just gotta do your whole motherfucking life over. I don't really think that you deserve a prescription. You just need some put that thing down, flip it, and reverse it. Honestly, I would like for you to be sentenced to living in purgatory. I would like for you to be in a repetitive time loop where you have people burning you with cigarettes and poking you with sticks and dogs biting you and shit, and then you gotta watch President Donald Trump speeches and in the heat of the night reruns and be bored as fuck. Put that thing down, flip it, and reverse it. You just need your whole life done over. Flip that motherfucker upside down, bitch. Shake it up, and fuck your mama too and your grandmammy, bitch. Just fuck them. I don't even have a prescription for them, but just fuck them, fuck your whole ancestry, and fuck you.
It's a nah for me, dog. You just are a useless collection of ovaries and eggs at this point. I mean, what a waste. You actually have nothing to contribute to the descendants of the diaspora at this point. You need to just start over. I think that you should be kept in solitary confinement. You should be fed media that will only elicit thoughts of longing for human touch and compassion and affection. I think that the one memory that you should be allowed to keep will be of your man fucking and then killing your best friend. That should play over and over again in your head on a loop until you give up the ghost, bitch. You have nothing to offer this culture. You have nothing to gain. There's nothing in store for you. There is no blessing that can reform your life. You should just detach your ashe from that lump of skin that you're holding on to and pray that you can come back and do it all over again, and it will be better next time. So sad. So sad. Jordan, I am upset with you. I am upset with you, Jordan. And I'm upset with your mama, and I'm upset with her mother. What were you taught or not taught about sisterhood and compassion? You dirty bitch. You killed your best friend over some dick. And you and that boy was not even going to be together past next semester. Your dumb ass. Ugh, I am upset with you. I do think that we should all say a prayer and light a candle for Alexis. You know, I pray that she makes the transition swiftly back to her ancestors. I'm sorry that this happened to her, and I'm sad for her and her family, and my condolences to the family of Alexis Crawford.
Do you think Jesus just heard that prayer? Because I just prayed to Jesus and I'm gay.
I don't know. I don't know what Jesus hears. I don't think he's heard any of our prayers for the past 400 to 600 years. I don't think he really is checking for black people prayers. What do the spirits have to say about this case?
Will we get an admission of guilt from either of them? No. No. So will anybody admit that they're guilty? Yes. But will admit to obstruction charges. So the girl is going to admit to the obstruction charges, but they're going to go down. They're going to continue saying that they're not guilty. But will it come out? Yes, there is evidence. So what else? What do we need to know as far as the boyfriend? How did his girlfriend help him? Yes. Did she help do the murder? No. Did she know about the murder? Yes. Did she witness it? Yes. Did she help cover it up? Yes. Did she move the body? Yes. Did she?
Dirty bitch.
Okay, I guess that we can just stop there. I'm just gonna stop with the questions there.
Well, there you have it.
I have to change my religion, because if I don't, then I'm gonna do voodoo. And what's the difference between voodoo and Osun Funke?
Nothing at all. This has been another episode of On the Mat with Priestess Osun Funke. Thanks for joining us. Bye.
Bye.
If nobody talks about you, then you are nobody.